Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. My internet is currently down, which sucks, but it also means that my episode of Receiver, which I'm trying to upload, is, well, not going to be on time. I'm going to have to hope that internet is up by tomorrow morning, and this is why backlog is particularly useful. But after last run, which we ran with Isaac and broke the crap out of the game and had some fun, we're going to play some Eden, because Eden's random, and I think that's probably an interesting bit of fun. So we're starting with Bob's Rotten Head and Dead Bird, it looks like, and that's about it. We also have a silly trinket, which I'm actually just going to drop. Gives us a better chance of angel rooms. I'm going to be looking to use Bob's Rotten Head here to get us into the secret room. That said, our fire rate and our damage appear to be okay. I'm going to touch this so it doesn't show up in the item room, or in the shop. It's already in the item room. That is pay to win magic fingers. You can spend a penny when you hit the spacebar to do your damage to everything in the room. Now we got the dead bird. The thing is, I don't know how much health I have, so I have to be a little careful. I could die walking into the next room. We can have anywhere from 1 heart of any kind to 3. Just because we didn't get any health items. So I don't really have a way to know, which is unfortunate. And I'm dead. So we only had 1 heart. Which sucks, and means that our streak is going to be starting over. This is good, though. So we started with a strength card. We started with Crystal Ball, and, oh, of course, and Trail of Tears, which is Aquarius. Bad gas pill, let's go ahead and do this. Well, okay, if we take any of these, we die. Is that true? It is not necessarily true. Since we're already not on a streak, let's go for it. We're going to end up back in here. And one of these... Oh, that had to contain soul hearts, or we were dead. And so be it. Bob's Rotten Head, and oh god, missing no. Well, this run is going to be odd. So missing no, we have Wiggle Worm. Missing no is an interesting item. Every single floor, our entire build will be re-rolled. So, this will be a very interesting mix-it-up sort of run. That's for certain, basically. Book of Sin randomly generates something. Might as well use the battery to generate more stuff. I actually want them... Oh, that was unfortunate. So, fun thing that if you didn't know, you now do. The fun thing is that Bob's brain behaves just like your tears. If you have my reflection, it'll come right back at you, and other silly things. So we're going to fight Famine, we're going to get a cube of meat, I'm going to pick it up, and it's going to get re-rolled the second we move to the next floor. That's pretty much how everything's going to be. That said, we are looking to basically just pick up as many items as possible, because the more items you have, the more likely it is that one of them is going to be shenanigans. It's pretty much the idea here. The more items you have, more likely your run is shenanigans. Now, the real question is, are we going to breakfast the game? Because breakfasting the game with missing no isn't impossible. It's not also particularly likely. But that's usually because you also don't get missing no right away. I'm going to use Bob's Rotten Head to find the secret room. There's a tinted rock in here, which I'm going to go ahead and take. And also give us a shortcut. I would like to just clear as much as possible. Bob's Rotten Head really isn't particularly useful to us anymore, because we're not going to get enough charge for it, and it's going to get re-rolled before the next floor anyway, so... Unless one of these drops a battery, which they're not going to. This could be explosive diarrhea. Or it could be telepills. I think the most pots I can get is 3, and I might as well give it a shot. A bomb for 6 cents is worth it when we've got 2 bombs. Not quite enough for me to go to the shop, but really the shop's just fodder for rerolls. Excuse me. So yeah, we're going to take our shot at this and see what we get. That was a fun little thing. It looks like we've got Abel and Mom's Eye. Look, we fired backwards once, but our luck stat is apparently not all that great. Our damage is good enough. Well, that's convenient. I'm gonna give you some money and hope for hearts. Well, we'll wait. We'll clear some other stuff. I'm gonna take Bob's brain with me, or Bob's rotten head with me, because I didn't get re-rolled, so I guess that's the thing. And it's gonna get us this tinted rock. Beautiful, tons of money. We're going to look to go to our shop, but I think we are going to save that one key for a item room first, since of course item rooms are free items. And I'm pretty much going to take anything the item room has, even if I don't like it, even if it's just before I go to the next floor. And that is of course because any item is just going to be another item later. We've got 25 cents, which is pretty ridiculous if you ask me. Super annoying. Wow. And after all that, I don't actually successfully manage to get them to blow up there. A deal with the devil would also be particularly useful. Alright, where can we do the most with Bob's Rotten Head? I could have gotten that tinted rock, of course. But I believe this... I only got 2 of them. That's unfortunate. We're going to spend our other Bob's Rotten Head charges. Try and find the secret room. I'm pretty sure it's to the left of the room that I just left. Wow! I grossly misjudged my damage. I was sitting there waiting for it to die, and it took so long, I ended up costing myself a bunch of damage. This room could also have its merits for a Bob's Rotten Head throw. I am, however, going to... Oh, sweet God. Alright. Oh, man. I hate these things so much. We're going to use Abel's strats. Or maybe not, because it's taking way too long. I might just die, and if I do, so be it, I guess. My range is so bad that I don't really have much choice in terms of... Whew. I guess I'm going to defeat him. Squeezy. Sure, that gives us 2 soul hearts, which is going to make us live. It would increase our fire rate, but... reasons. Sure, we'll take Guppy's Paw. So one of the things that doesn't ever get actually re-rolled, which is nice. No, we don't have Bob's Rotten Head anymore, so that's the thing. We didn't get our item room either, now that I realize it. I think I'm actually going to go to the shop. Because it does have a key in it. At this point, it's just another item, but the benefit here being that it gives me... I should have taken it first, it would have saved me 2 more cents, and I'd be at 5, but... I don't need pretty much any of that. Unfortunate, but so be it. Just die, you silly poop. Fun part is that Abel's actually clearing out that room, or the other side of the room, because of the way he works. Unfortunately, since those poops didn't move the same, because Abel is not targeted in the same manner, we didn't quite get a even clear. Also, he doesn't fire nearly as much or do nearly as much damage. Well, an item's an item, I suppose. So, I'm going to keep the paw. Beautiful. We'll try this first. Pretty sure my damage isn't anything decent, so... Okay, I'm gonna give you one more play. Darn it, I was hoping to get the double play. Alright, well, we do this, and it's no big deal. And I just move on. Was just going for the extra item, but I have touched the blood donation machine, or the, the IV bag, so we won't see that again. I gotta wonder what that card is, but not enough to use the bomb. I should have checked the secret room. I'm silly. Curse the unknown, so we don't know what our health is, except we do, because I remember what it is. We have piercing, it would seem. No, I'll take Mom's Pearl over Wiggle Worm. Chance for soul hearts. It's going to be more useful to us. It increases your chance of getting the soul heart from a non-specific drop. But yeah, we have Leech and Little Gish. Little Gish is a familiar that fires tears that slow. And Leech is a familiar that will seek out and destroy enemies. And if it kills something, it heals us for half a red heart. Which ain't too shabby. Alright. So the question is, does it think we're at full health? And it does. I don't think that's worth it, but you know. We need a key. Of course, keys will be used. Nice. Keys are going to be used pretty much solely for item rooms now, since we don't really have that much money. We had some, but not a ton. Ah, we have the soul. How do I know that, you ask? Well, because those tears took a direct... Oh. I was gonna say the tears are getting deflected, but unfortunately at that specific time the tears decided not to get deflected, so... They don't always, just a decent chance. It seems to happen more often than not, though I don't know if that's actually true. Our damage is decent, but it's nothing, like, ridiculously out there. It's just another item, but at this point it's speed and range. The thing is, you can get items that increase your health on rerolls, and I'm not quite sure how it handles some of that stuff. Because if you get health items, your health goes up. Your health never goes down from getting an item. It's interesting. I don't know enough about it to know for sure, but between me and little Gish here, and Leech hopefully AIing its way... Oh, Leech is actually inside of Gertie right now. Killing her from the inside. Matchbook gives us some bombs and a soul heart. With our piercing tears, we can't actually push that away. But that's some extra bombs, which can't get us into the item room. So I'm going to do the terrible thing. Callus is pretty decent. It means we can walk on spikes. I'll take it over Mom's Pearl, because Mom's Pearl gives an increased chance, but it's not a hugely increased chance. It doesn't look like we're going to see a key here, which is unfortunate, but so be it, I guess. One of the things I don't remember if I mentioned when I picked up the paw is that your guppy transformation values, i.e. how many guppy pieces you've seen and or touched, does not change when you get rerolled. I'm looking for a card, maybe. There's really no reason to kill these guys. They aren't going to drop anything. Top secret room could be a couple places, I suppose, but here is most likely. It's decent. And away we go. Hopefully we can see our health now. There we go. Our health's actually in a really good spot. We must have gotten PhD. Okay, anti-gravity. And that looks like Mom's Perfume, because we've got the colored tear, which is a fear shot and a tear delay down. So I can mash to just shoot normally. I'm going to mash here for a little bit. Oh, that's unfortunate. Second he pops up, he's dead, so... The tears do eventually start firing by themselves. I would really love a black candle. It's not going to happen, because even if I get one, it'll get redone. It looks like we got the quarter as well, because we've got a butt ton of money. Yep. Oh, and we must have gotten Libra, because we got a bunch of consumables. Oh, that's right, I have Callus. Haha! So, I don't really take Missing No very much. I think I took it once, and that was it. So, I didn't really know all the details of what it would and wouldn't reroll. But it appears that it will not reroll your use item, which is very good to know. And it will not reroll your trinket. Okay, it looks like I have Infestation 1. It's not quite the right... It's not actually Infestation 1, it's Spider Baby. It's a decent trinket, but... Alright, we're gonna have to go wait. Okay, that could be super useful, actually. So we're going to use the Hermit, because I will be coming back. Okay, it's a greed fight. Greed is going to die, and I'm going to have a crap ton of money to go give to that beggar so that he can give me an HP up. Ah, god damn it. I've got so many bombs that I don't actually care enough. That could have also been the secret room. I don't actually know. Oh, that's right, I have keys. Well, I hate Guillotine, but it's going to get re-rolled. Guillotine is a damage up. It is also a tier delay -1, which is really good. That lets you break the tier cap. The downside, of course, is that your head becomes an orbital. Okay, that's not actually a downside. The upside is that your head becomes an orbital. Oh, I don't actually want that. Your head becomes an orbital, which blocks tiers. However, the downside to that fact... I hate that I'm so bad at that. Is that your tears still fire from your head. Which means weird stuff happens, you can get disoriented. It's not going to be as bad. Look at that. HP up. Give me an item! Oh, Hematemesis is actually beautiful to get right here, because I can go thronk. And look at that, we are full health again. If you time it right, but I'm a little bit too fast to actually time it right. Alright, so I'm taking some of my soul hearts. So I'm gonna go try and find the boss and fight it. I really just need to mash on this one. Our range is pretty good, though. We have some... oh, that's right, we still have Mom's Perfume. That's still this floor. Our build's good enough that, sure, why not? We are doing quite a bit of damage. I have Callus, which lets me stand on this, which is beautiful, by the way, but unfortunately I did let my body get hit. So that's more we can give to the Devil Beggar. I'm just going to go back and do that now. It means that if we trade away all our HP and deal with the Devil, which isn't unlikely, because I've got... What card is it? Judgment. Well, the funny part is... Son of a gun. You still haven't paid out, you son of a bitch. I really should just, like, blow him up. In fact, that's right, I forgot I could totally do this. I did manage to double play one of them. Well, Skitol's Skitol, so that's the thing. Pay out, you son of a bitch. There's way too much crap hanging out over here. Like, just way too much crap. Skitol would make all flies friendly. Just dropping these over here. No, I want you. Alright. Which, re-picking that up made me remember... We went this way. I want to go back this way because there's a key that is available to me that I forgot about. I want red hearts so that I can go get 2 items from demon judgments. So I just took a bunch of damage because I was thinking my head was my body again. This is one of those terrible things that happens when you take guillotine, and I'm going to be very happy to go to the next floor. Though our damage right now is really good. We got enough bombs that I don't mind doing this. Technically, totally worth. Alright, our boss room's gotta be here somewhere. As I say, we've got... Is it really just 3 triple flies? Is that it? No. There we go. That's what I thought. And a black fly. A single black fly. No more than that. Oh my goodness. There we go. Let's challenge up a battery that we can't actually use. Strength is going to do more for us in the end. I will, of course, explain why eventually. Has to do with devil deals and manipulating are the number of red hearts that we have. I don't even care about this room. This room's not even dangerous to me. This is why I like Callus. I don't have flight, so I'm not going to be able to get these, but I'm going to pop them anyway because I want to know what I'm missing out on. Can really just use my orbital head to kill some stuff. Alright, well, we're gonna get that card. Can only hope it's a Joker card. Double our bombs. I'm just using it now because I want to carry the strength card around. That's good. I probably should have blown up one of those beggars just to have blown it up. I should also just be shooting instead of trying to lay up these gravity-using mines. Basically what they are. Gravity mines. No. There's still one of you hidden behind. So, we got a growth hormones, which is speed and damage up, and Krampus. I couldn't quite get the orbital in his face. Lumpical? Sure, something else to reroll. Alright, so we're gonna make our... That's right, I can just ignore that. We can make our way back. Is there a nice... I think 2 mushrooms is the best I can do right here, and I think I missed it. Nope. Telepills. It was worth a shot. The strength card is hanging out back there. I will go back there. I'm not going to be using it in this room, so it's not really that big of a deal. See, you are just a dick. Yep, you're just a dick. Are you a wizard? No, I'm not. Stupid pills. Alright. Looking for a good place to use explosive diarrhea. I believe there is an answer to that question, and it is... not... No, that was last floor. There was a self-sacrifice room. Alright, so I need to find our card, which should be in the next room. Pumpicle's really cool dude. It increases your damage, which... Oh my, our multiplier must be significant. Wow, I can't believe I managed to actually get hit by that. Because I'm that good. That is the only reason, because I am that good. And I freaked out once again because of those damn spikes. Let's go on to the next floor. And see what we get. You get to watch the glitch. Watch the glitch, because there's a nice fun looking glitch when you spawn in on the room. Yep. Alright, so Technology 2, it looks like Infamy and Bloody Lust. And Robobaby 2.0. We have the Polaroid, it appears. It could also be Celtic Cross. Our damage does not appear to be that great, however. And our health is a big... Oh, we've got Monstrous Lung. Interesting. Alright, well I'm gonna go ahead and take the Lover's card here and use it. And it gives us 2 red hearts. I'm also really slow. Oh, I have Stompy. Pays for itself at the very least. We are apparently just fast enough to avoid getting hit by that. I was wondering why we were so slow. It is definitely because of Stompy. That said though, Stompy is a pretty good item. If you can get over being slower, you can crush all the rocks in the rooms. It's actually probably not Stompy, it's probably the other one. It's probably Thunder Thighs. Because we don't have the mane, the lion mane. Not really interested in Wheel of Fortune. We must have also gotten Pyro? Don't see, no. We've got a whole bunch of bombs. Man, I am not performing particularly well. So yeah, it's Celtic Cross. In case you were wondering. Because, I thought it was because we had half a red heart the first time we got hit, so it could have been Polaroid. There's a lot of rocks in here, so I'm going to go ahead and destroy a whole bunch of them. We've got a double triple boss room, which I'm not looking forward to. That was nice, though. We've got a whole crap ton of money. We're going to go visit the shop for sure and probably buy everything in there. We're now full health. And we have one of those. I'm not going to pick that up just in case there is, for whatever reason, a blood donation machine. I'd probably use it to try and get the blood bag. Because it's another item that can be rerolled. We're going to embrace this whole hog. We have no control over our run, so why even pretend? Just going to sit here and grind on this and see what we can get. Is that a Perthro rune? No, it's an Ansus rune. Rules card. Oh, piece of paper is your guide. It was not Chub dislike smoke. That's usually what it is. Bunch of interesting stuff you can get from this. Hanged Man could actually be pretty useful. I'm gonna hold on to it for now, I guess. I suppose if it gets this drop to drop, I'll go ahead and, you know, take it, but I don't even care. I don't care enough. There's one left. And it died. I'm not quite sure what it died of, but it died. I wonder if they're programmed... No, they gotta be programmed to be flying, so they wouldn't get hit by creep. But we found our shop, which is good. I mean, I'm going to buy stuff. Unfortunately, I'm only going to be able to buy that. On the positive side, we're going to put some money in here. Because I don't really need much anything else. And it jammed. So be it. What was this? Speed up. I'll take it. Pills are not items, so I don't think you can lose that effect. Then again, I'm not entirely sure how rerolling works in this game. Like when you already have it. We're gonna put the Bible in a bunch of pools, which is gonna suck, but I'll be picking it up pretty much no matter what pool it ends up in, so I'm not particularly sad about it. Oh, wow. The map has a skull on the end. That's funny. Is the secret room in the eye, just like in... Well, it's probably not. But I'm blowing this up, so... There's not much I can get out of it, really. Oh. For some reason I thought that was the resistance one. Alright, why not? We'll go to the secret room since we can see it, and I guess I will also be grabbing that eternal heart before we leave. Hopefully we get to deal with the devil, though, and I can trade some of this health away. Doesn't really help us. It turns our outermost soul heart into a black heart. If we manage to get this to the next floor, it will become a red heart container. Or if we get another eternal heart. Double haunts. But I have free access to soul hearts, so it's kind of whatever. They're slowed. I couldn't actually tell which ones I was even fighting. Oh nice. I can get far enough up that this hurts them. But because they're slowed, they pretty much can't dash, which makes this fight ridiculously trivial in a hilarious fuck you haunt way. Let's trade away some health. Yep, I'm not surprised to see in the Bible. Sure. Oh, I forgot that's a bunch of soul hearts. I mean, I can take advantage of two of them, but that's about it. And I'm probably about to get a bunch of soul hearts anyway. Oh, I have the lemon party instead of strength. Oh, good God, what's going on here? I don't have tears. Oh, I have Ludo. No! No, I hate Ludo. Oh, and I've got Ludo Strange... Okay, so the game, despite its obnoxiousness of giving me Ludo, gave me Strange Attractor at the same time. Strange Attractor, of course, pulls enemies and pickups and such towards it. In shenanigans and Oh god, and we've got sad bombs. I'm not quite sure how that works, though, to be honest. I've got so many bombs. There's no way I'm not using them. This is so silly. Wait. Oh my gosh, I've got Isaac's heart. Oh, jeez, this run. I don't even... Oh, and we kept that. Sometimes it doesn't reroll everything. That's why I don't really know how this all works. We are Lord of the Flies. We've gotten enough fly items. We're not quite guppy, but it means that we have flying. Oh my gosh, our shot speed is so low. What hit me? I don't even know what hit me. Guess it doesn't really matter, does it? So, yeah. We've got Lord of the Flies, which gives us flight and also changes it so that every single enemy fly becomes ours? Pretty sure that's how it works. I mean, at least we got Strange Attractor, but this is still like one of the... Ew. That's all I gotta say about this. Once I get them, I actually like drag them around with the tier. Oh, it died immediately because reasons. My health is not particularly an issue right about now, so... Master unlocking is good. Come to me, money. Well, come to my tiers. Oh! You bastard. I no longer have... So, I no longer have PhD because that was a luck up pill and now is a luck down. Also, I totally missed that I have Bum Friend. Which just means that he was taking a bunch of that money. So be it. I think my goal is now kind of to breakfast the game. Darn. Yum heart, not interested. That's kind of unfortunate. Remember, I'm looking for passive items that I can pick up and carry around with me. As long as my heart doesn't touch him, you will not avoid giving me the things I desire. I'm just going to sit around and deal with the aftermath of this. Sure, I'll take Gimpy. Hematemesis would not be what I want. I'll take Lemon Party, though. Oh, well, this is giving me something. A bunch of money, probably, but also a blood bag, because why not? Getting goat head isn't even beneficial right now. I mean, why not? If there was a key in here, I'd take it. Self-sacrifice room. We got flying. I just took the ladder to have another passive item. Oh, we've got the relic. I didn't even notice we had the relic. That explains some stuff. Just... come on. Oh, I need to go check what that is. Got Ghost Baby. That's cool. One of the few items you can actually get from that, so I'll go ahead and take it. You know you wanna. Come on. You dingus. The stars, not really all that interested, but gave us vision of that. I don't even know. Bloody Penny is an interesting one, but not one that I'm interested in. Yeah, we must have some sort of mapping. Oh, we've got the... I didn't even realize this was the mom fight. It's not like I'm changing anything that I would do, but... our damage isn't that great. Oh, that's right, Isaac's hurt. Problem is it's right up next to me, so... I think that's not necessarily a bad thing. Just die. I think I took red heart damage. Unfortunate, but true. So no devil room. Should have lemon partied when she stomped. I didn't think to. For various reasons. Our fire rate is super slow. But we have full mapping. We're still Lord of the Flies. Just like Guppy, progress doesn't get lost. So too do we stay as we are in terms of Lord of the Flies. Our fire rate is so low, we must have something along the lines of Polyphemus, which is fine by me, but, you know. Oh, we got Mr. Mega. Boom. Oh, we have quad shot. Or, oh, we have $3 bill, don't we? We've got $3 bill, because our tier effects are changing. We've also got Holy Mantle, because I just took a hit there without actually taking a hit. It's good to know. We've got some form of charming again. Ay, ay, ay. That was kind of unfortunate, but we've got a lot of health, so I'm not like all that worried. Got a battery. Battery's not particularly useful because we're not using a chargeable item. It's kind of been the story of this run. We've seen quite a few batteries that would have made other items more useful, but I still think Guppy's Paw is the right choice here. One of the things that is notorious, as I've been hinting at and I've basically said it, just not in these words. Runs with rerolls like the D100 or, you know, just anything that rerolls like that. So multiple 1 rooms, 1 dice rooms, or 6 dice rooms, things of that nature. D4, D100, missing no, are notorious for getting you tons of red hearts. Because the way the game works, it doesn't retroactively pull that health away from you. It just doesn't. Just fine by me. That's unfortunate. Nope. No health, which sucks. But because you have so much health, we no longer have Stompy. Because you get so much health, having something like Guppy's Paw is really good because it effectively makes you invincible. Every single one of those red hearts I can lose first. And then, after losing it, turn it into soul hearts. We have Ipecac. And still $3 bill. We've got Chocolate Milk, Parasite, and Proptosis. And what appears to be Abaddon, maybe? We don't have Isaac's heart anymore, though, so... Why the fuck not? You, give me some HP. Because I know you want to. It's another thing for me to re-roll. There's nothing to spend money on anymore. Cool, death card. I'll use it at some point. Treasure map. Cool. We already have mapping from something. I'm guessing the mind. Yeah, we're not going to see it anymore. Who am I kidding? I really don't care enough. We've got to curse the maze. Let's just make a beeline. I'm going to need this Guppy's... Oh god, we've got Cricket's body too. It wasn't Parasite, it was Cricket's body. And now we got Small Rock. The chance of me killing myself is really high, by the way. Yep. Oh, do I have the wafer now? What? Why did I only take half damage? I must have picked up half a red heart without realizing. Oi. This is so super dangerous. Oh, the spiders instantly killed Mom's heart. And we're off to see something else shenanigans. Yep. We've got my reflection. Alright, we've still got some form of mapping. We got Lord of the Flies, so all flies that the Duke of Flies generates are just going to turn right around and attack him. Cool, we got Daddy Longlegs. A 5 lets us re-roll just this floor. I don't really have much incentive to do that. I just don't. Like, why bother? It's not like we want more items, or... We're not re-rolling all the items we have. So, it's not particularly important. Okay, this was the right way. It'll appear to be the one longest. Well, that's the thing. We have Taurus, which after a long enough time in a room, transforms you. So this is going to be our final build. Whatever happens, kind of happens in this case. Alright, quad shot with Bob's Brain. I see money equals power. I'll take these things, why not? That's actually the bean. Sacrificial dagger, I see Blood of the Martyr. I see Big Fan. We're still Lord of the Flies, of course. Once again, I'm not actually worried at all about this. We do have little haunt. We got a whole bunch of familiars, so that's the thing. We do also have poopy bombs, whatever that is. Every single time Bob's Brain explodes, it's dealing damage to everything. We also, I just noticed, have Gnawed Leaf, which allows us to become invincible if we stand still for long enough. You don't really have a reason to use this, though, so... I guess I could use it to, like, wait for Bob's Brain to come back. Which, by the way, is not a good plan. Funny how it actually died before. We also have Loki's horns, it appears. We're shooting out in every direction. Dark Bum is probably going to be not all that useful. There's a dead end, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna use the death card, since these guys aren't particularly strong. And there's actually more than one of them. I could just take the D10 and reroll all the enemies in the room into something else. Polycephalus, not a fan. It looks like we got some form of homing for this room. And we do have Tough Love, because I've seen some teeth. Our damage is good enough that I'm not really worried. Not having piercing is going to make this room slightly more difficult. I mean, I can just keep setting off bombs until... Little Haunt managed to pull some stuff off there. I'm pretty sure any direction from this could be viable. Honestly expecting them both to jump. He was feared, so he just stayed put. We've got quite a bit of health. I'm trying to avoid death by my own Bob's Brain. So this room kind of proves our damage is okay, but it's not phenomenal. I could pick up pay to win. Alright, well, we've definitely got X-ray vision. It's the only reason I would open it up. Don't care. This is probably a skip. Yes, it is. And this will be the run. Presuming, of course, that we don't die. Yep, we definitely have some homing going on here. I mean, we can tank this out. I really don't even care. I mean, I can literally just take the damage as he deals it out. We do enough damage. And that's the run. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. There were definitely some very weird parts of that. Just the way the builds went, but that's what happens when you start randomly with missing now. We didn't breakfast the game, despite the fact that I tried picking up as many passive items as I possibly could, and the game did a decent job of giving them to us. But yeah, after last week's, or well, I guess it would be after Tuesday's run, by the time I put it out. Yeah, not really much that can, or that needs to be said when it comes to the level of ridiculousness that comes out of my runs, but regardless, I hope that you enjoyed watching that and all its silliness, and I hope that I will see you next time.